Gamers of Reddit, what are some good quotes from video games? Geralt, wanna hear a limerick? Lambert, sure. Geralt, Lambert, Lambert. What a prick. Summon the bitches. Eskel. Before you came along, nobody ever tried to kill me, or feed me to birds, or turn me into a potato, GLaDOS. I had a pretty good life. Until you showed up. You dangerous mute lunatic. I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. Joshua Graham. Nobody's dick's that long. Not even Long Dick Johnson, and he had a fucking long dick, thus the name. I fucking love New Vegas, man. We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. John Marston, Red Dead Redemption. In the game Bastion, during the tutorial phase you learn that a large part of your environment is destructible with your hammer. If you smash a bunch of things for a while, the narrator comes in and says, the kid just rages for a while. I thought it was clever that they anticipated people to just destroy the environment when they learn they can. Falls off the edge. The kid fell to his death. Respawns. I'm just foolin'. Stand amongst the ashes of a trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. The silence is your answer. Uvik, Mass Effect 3. This recruits is a 20-kilo Ferris slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means, Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now. Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law? Sir. An object in motion stays in motion, sir. No credit for partial answers, maggot. Sir. Unless acted on by an outside force, sir. Damn straight. I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day. Somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait till the computer gives you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes sir. It's dangerous when too many men in the same armor think they're right. Dragon Age Inquisition. Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone, fucking except for you. So don't tell me I would be safer with somebody else, because the truth is I would just be more scared. Ellie, the last of this. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put my pokeballs? Teehee. Woman's secret. Thanks Pokemon. I'll beat you with the Magikarp my dad gave me. Youngster. Bad news kid, your dad doesn't love you. If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging. John Marston. Send me out. With a bang. Halo 3. This one is machine and nerve. And has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith. And is the more deluded. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you, fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts. Portal 2. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aratech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope. Love is knowing your target, putting him in your targeting reticule, and together, achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds. Meatbag Hater HK47. Jawa making Jawa noises. HK47 translation: 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by sand people. Master: doubtless he wishes assistance. Player: and what about the other 2%? HK47 translation: 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That in may be wishful thinking on my part, Master. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. Solid Snake: overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Darkest Dungeon has way too many memorable quotes, but this one is my favorite. I do believe I'm on fire. TF to spy while burning alive. If God wanted you to live, he wouldn't have created me. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So, wake up Dr. Freeman, wake up and smell the ashes. Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Cave Johnson Portal 2. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science? You love it so much. In fact, why not invent a safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out, because you are fired? Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Not you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes. You. Box your stuff. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye. They rage brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear, until it is done. Edit: thanks for the gold, kind stranger. I swear to God, there is no other game that activates the pleasure center in my brain as fiercely as Doom 2016 does. Doom 2016 is what happens when you make a game where you are the terrible nightmare that wakes up demons in the middle of the night. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard. Fallout, New Vegas. No man, I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it will have. My ancestors are smiling at me. Imperial, can you say the same? He died as he lived. In a cutscene. Let his death be a cautionary tale on the merits of patience in the most bleak of situations. Just like the simulations. Unknown 501st Clone Trooper. Uther, ideally hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas. Arthas, we may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever. Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Morden Solis. I consider this one of the best final lines of any character in fiction. It's true to character, poignant, witty, bittersweet, and badass all at once. What is when the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other? Nico from GTA 4. Elizabeth Sobek. It was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV, so the grass caught fire. And so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out on the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds. Because there were nests in the pine tree. Gaia, query. What did you feel? Sobek, I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care. And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke. Gaia, query. What did she say? Sobek, she said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something, to serve life, not death. A conversation between an AI and her designer in Horizon Zero Dawn. Did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like glass. And everyone's trying to put it back together like it was, but it'll never come together in the same way. Moira Brown, Fallout 3. Somehow, I don't remember this. It's beautiful. For how horribly annoying Moira was and the stupid, dangerous things she asked you to do. I did always feel like she was one of the few people left in the world whose heart was really in the right place. I'd get tempted to take a shortcut like lying to her about the task she'd given me, but if she was trying to make the world a better place, wouldn't tricking her make it worse? Trevor: well, hello there, beautiful. Here, go buy yourself something nice. Girl: is this $7? Exclamation mark. Trevor: I said something nice, not something expensive. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. No, I didn't kill him. But I did kidnap his wife. Trevor: you exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it. Ah yes, Reapers. We have dismissed that claim. Protocol 3, protect the pilot. I need a weapon. Remember my super cool retarder? My retarder is different from regular retarder. It's like my retarder is in the top percentage of all retarder. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit content.